Let's start with everything included in the kit. First, you'll get the t-shirt cab on some nice matching orange felt, as well as a size 12 beading needle. This needle should fit with almost any bead size. The next thing you're going to get is a piece of backing material. This is glitter leatherette. And next you'll get a brooch pin. Of course, the next thing is beads, so you'll get 2 colors of beads, orange opaque and orange matte. You'll also have leftover beads after to make more projects with. Next, you're going to get some beading thread. This is Nymo in size B. A great beading thread for any project as well. Finally, I've included a beeswax berry so you can condition your thread to bead easier. You'll need a pair of scissors, and as an optional item, you can use some super glue. To get started, we're going to take our spool of thread, find the end, and then you're going to pull off about 4 to 5 feet. Grab your beading needle and we're going to thread it. I hold my thread in my non-dominant hand and take my needle with my dominant hand to guide it on. Once you have threaded your needle, then you're going to take one end of the thread and wrap it around your needle about 5 times. You'll see it's all gathered together like this. Now you're going to pinch it tight and pull it all the way down your thread, making sure that it creates a knot with only one end of the thread. Next, we're going to condition it using our beeswax berry. Hold down your thread and just pull it through. Then take your fingers, pinch the thread and pull it through again just to distribute all the beeswax. To get started, we are going to start on a flat edge of the t-shirt. I like to start on the bottom in the middle. Then grab 6 beads on your needle. 6 is a good amount to start with. As you get better, you might want to add more beads. Push the beads down to our base felt and then hold your thread and position it. I'm just going to push my beads over so they are nice and tight. Rub them if you need to, and then I'm going to twist around the corner of the t-shirt to follow the shape. Tack down right at the end of your beads and pull. Make sure this is nice and snug. Then we're going to secure our beads by going back 2 beads, bringing our needle up and then down on the other side, beading from the outside inward to follow the shape of our t-shirt. Keep repeating this every 2 beads. So now we are going over here, coming up through the felt, working from the outside in, following the shape of the t-shirt, like so. To finish off, we're going to come up through the felt at the very beginning where we started. Then we're going to put our needle through our beads. Since we're going around a corner, I'm going to go through the first 4 and then through the second 2. This adds a little bit of extra security, as well as it's going to help straighten out your beads and keep them in the form that we would like them to follow. Now we're ready to add more beads. We're going to grab 6 more beads, or maybe less, depending on how many it takes to get to the corner of the t-shirt. Push them down to the base of the felt, measure them out and make sure that they fit. If you need to add a bead or take away a bead, do so. And then we are going to go ahead and do our first stitch. Pull tight and then go through and tack between our beads. Working from the outside in, tacking every 2 beads. Then when we get to the beginning, we're just going to go from the corner all the way up into the armpit and tack down. Now we are going to add around the sleeve of the t-shirt. I'm going to start right next to the other beads at that corner to close the gap. You'll see I'm going to come up between the last and second last bead, like so. Go ahead, grab 6 beads, push them down to the base, and then we'll tack. Again, I'm going to wrap my beads around the corner like so. You can rub the beads to get them to sit properly, and then tack at the end of the bead row. Then work your way back and secure all the beads. Now we're just going to keep repeating this process all the way around the t-shirt until we get back to the beginning. Once we're a couple beads away from the beginning, we're going to finish off by grabbing a few that we need, measure them out, remove any excess beads, and then we can connect our line together. I'm going to go through the first 2 beads that we started with my needle, pull tight, and then we're going to tack down. And there you've done it. You've completed your first row. We're going to do one more row with our other color of beads, and then we will start creating the pin. To start a new row, we're going to start in the middle center like we did before, coming up through the felt just about a millimeter away from our last row, and then grabbing 6 beads at a time or more if you're finding that you're getting the hang of things. Keep adding beads and tacking until you've gotten all the way around the second row. Once we've completed our second row, it's time to tie off our thread. I'm going to flip my project over. I like to put my needle underneath the felt a little bit and the thread like so. Then pull your needle through, take your thread and put it through the loop. My needle fell off my thread, but you can also do a double knot to make sure it is really secure. Now it's time to cut out our t-shirt. Take your scissors and we are going to cut from the bottom so we don't accidentally cut any of our thread. Cut as close as you can to the thread without snipping it very carefully. I'm doing a first rough cut and then I can go through and cut a little bit closer. Now I can go through and do a more precise cut, getting rid of any excess felt that is showing on the top of the pin. Finally, to make sure that it is really looking good, I'm going to take a lighter and just melt down the edge a little bit. This will help seal the felt, as well as get that excess felt down as close as we can to the threads without accidentally cutting them. Next, we'll add our brooch pin. If you have any super glue, like the one I showed in the beginning, you can simply glue it down in place. If you do not, you can use your needle and thread to stitch it down using the little holes inside of it, going through the felt to secure it down. And finally, we're going to add our backing material. Take your little square and fold it roughly in half and line it up with your brooch like so. Taking a pen, you're going to mark on it where the hinges of the brooch are so we can trim out a little slot to put them through the backing. Trying to tuck the leatherette backing a little bit underneath the ends of the brooch. If you have super glue, you can also add a couple dabs underneath to make everything secure. Now we're going to trim off all of the excess backing. Cut as close as you can to the felt and carefully trim it all away. Grab about 3 feet of thread and knot one end just like we did before. Starting in the center, we are going to go through just the felt like this from the bottom up. Then you can tuck the tail underneath like so. We're going to grab 2 beads to get started. Then go through both layers, the backing and the felt, about 1 bead distance from where we came up initially. Then pull tight. Now you're going to take your needle and put it up through the second bead, like so. Now we're going to work one bead at a time all the way around our pin. Now we're going to go one bead distance away and then up through our single bead, like that. And as you'll see, the edge is starting to close and we are creating a straight line. So again, go through both layers and then up through the bead. Now just keep repeating this all the way around. You'll get the hang of it. Make sure to pull the thread nice and tight and take this time to enjoy the tedious nature of beading. Once we've worked our way back to the beginning and we're a few beads away, we're going to carefully measure and see. A good way to do this is to look at your threads and see the distance they are apart. To finish, go through our last bead from top to bottom, then take your needle and you're going to go through both layers from front to back. Pull tight and then put your needle up through our first bead that we started with. This can be a little bit tricky. Just like so. Then pull tight and we finished our edge. Finally, to tie off, I'm going to go down through the next bead as well as through the backing material. There you go. Then I'm going to pull tight, and to finish with a knot, I'm going to put my needle just underneath the thread, not through the backing or the felt, just underneath our little stitch. Then take your thread, wrap it around your needle, and pull to create a knot. Finally, I'm going to put my needle back up through that same bead to pull the knot so it disappears behind the bead. Then you can trim off the excess, and you can use a lighter to burn the little excess thread. Ta-da! And there you go, we finished our pin. I hope you liked this tutorial as well as this bead kit. Thank you so much for watching and have a beautiful day.